Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So, is the southern border of the United States secure? This is what DHS Secretary Mayorkas tells you. Yep, the border is secure. So the American public can stop worrying. But he also curiously added that we're working on it. Which is it now? If it's secure, you don't actually need to work on it anymore. Fix something else that isn't working. Your car's broken, engine problems, you fix it. Then you stop fixing it because it's fixed. The border, either it's secure or it's not. And no, it is not closed. The border, it is wide open. And this is an absolute social, economic, and security catastrophe. And this is all on Biden. Biden ended the Remain in Mexico policy that Trump had hammered out, which required asylum seekers to wait in Mexico until their cases could be adjudicated. Mexico is a relatively stable and safe country, unless you're, one of these gang members, slinging drugs at an industrial scale. No, I've been to Mexico plenty of times. It's a wonderful country. I'll be going there next year as it happens. Biden also stopped construction on the wall. Millions of dollars of taxpayer-funded material is now literally rusting, left to rust. The taxpayer paying for it notwithstanding. Democrats, including then President Obama and Vice President Biden, had supported funding for a wall. Since Biden has taken office, over 6 million people have flooded across the southern border. And no, that's not a mistake. I mean 6 million, not 600,000. 6 million illegal immigrants. They are predominantly unskilled, poorly educated, and have dubious backgrounds. In a great many cases, the American officials have no way of verifying identities or criminal backgrounds. They just take these people at their words, right? And of course, these people are going to absolutely overwhelm the welfare system and overwhelm social services. This is happening already, right? Mayors of Chicago crying, New York City crying. I thought they loved illegal immigrants. Sanctuary, give them all sanctuary. Oh, they mean the people in the border states. Yeah, them. Yeah, they can, not us. No. See, we support sanctuaries, so we shouldn't have to suffer the consequences from it. We've suffered enough with our virtue. And this is, yes, straining social welfare, the social services. And do these deluded leftists that support Biden, do they really care about the poor, America's poor, the poor working class? Absolutely not. You know who does not want these people in? The poor working class. They will suffer the most. These immigrants will drive wages down, affecting the working class most of all. Once again, leftists don't care about the working poor. They care about appearing virtuous at cocktail parties. And untold numbers of violent criminal thugs and predators, sex traffickers, including child sex traffickers, and terrorists have snuck in. We do know that the encounters at the border of suspects on the FBI terrorist watch list, they've apprehended an unprecedented number of these. There have been 125 arrests of high-profile terrorist suspects since October. In 2021, there were 15 such arrests. And in 2020, there were 3. And now, what did I say? 125. And how many escaped into the country that weren't apprehended? How many terrorist cells have formed or are forming? And where are they planning, and what plans do they have? We just don't know. We know that at least 1,454,000 known gotaways have been reported. That's right. Almost 1.5 million people have deliberately evaded border officials. This is from the Border Patrol and CBP Office of Field Operations Agents. And why would these illegal immigrants want to evade capture, right? Giving up the generous government support that's being offered to them. That's an easy one. These people are very, very bad people. So they evade, and while the Border Patrol agents are doing their very best, they're being absolutely overwhelmed by the sheer numbers, making it extremely easy for terrorists, child sex traffickers, drug dealers to sneak in. And yes, drugs. This open, absolute flood of fentanyl has poured into the country, and it is killing Americans at unprecedented numbers. These deaths are also on Joe Biden. This is criminal negligence causing death. And yes, child sex trafficking. It's awful. And the number of crimes from illegals, from illegal migrants, went up dramatically from 2020 to 2021. In 1 year, they went up dramatically. And this in a context in which crimes from illegal aliens had been declining for a significant period of time. That's all reversed, of course. And please, do check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. It's available on Amazon. Not important because I wrote it. I promise you, that book is important. Bye-bye.